So hey, this is Tom Arbuthnot, Tom Talks, and we're just after the general session about Skype Business and Teams. I'm here with Ben Canning. Ben, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Ben Canning. I'm Director of Product Management for Skype for Business and Teams.
Cool. So awesome session. Thank you for that. So this is a bit of a behind the scenes afterwards, questions and answers. So I think you landed things really well. But one thing I wanted to dive in on in this is kind of the transition from Skype Business Online to Teams. So you talked about kind of 3 areas or 3 steps along the way.
Yeah, so we put a lot of thought into how to transition Skype for Business to Teams, and so we're really encouraging customers to look at rolling out Teams side by side with Skype for Business. There's a lot of things that Teams does that are great, that work really nicely with Skype for Business. So Teams for team collaboration and meetings, and Skype for Business for say calling. They're a great pairing, and it's a great way to sort of get your customer or your users used to Teams, and then of course we have great interop between the two. So it's not like an all or nothing thing. You can start some users on Teams and see how it goes. Let them still collaborate with Skype for Business users, and it works nicely together.
Awesome, and you landed it really well that Skype Business server's not disappearing. So there's a new version coming out in 2018.
That's right.
And Microsoft gets that there's a lot of people on the server, and they can go at their own pace or stick with server if they want to stick with server.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's key that especially for the voice workload, we know that customers are going to be on premises for the foreseeable future, and we want to make sure that continues to be a good experience.
And so something I want to dig into, if you're Skype Business Online today, does that mean Skype Business Online is gone or end of life, or what's the story?
Yeah, it's definitely not end of life. What we've said is that Teams will get all of the capabilities that Skype for Business has in terms of meetings and voice, and we showed a bunch of that today. And then eventually, our intention is that Teams will replace the Skype for Business client in online. We're not announcing any end of life date. We really want to work with customers, understand what the transition looks like, make sure that we've got it right, and that we've given customers time to do it. So definitely no end of life plan. But Teams, I think the other thing that we showed today is that Teams is much more than Skype for Business, and so if you saw Farron's demo with Trello, making Teams into a full sort of productivity hub and a place to manage your projects, it really sort of does so much more. And our vision for recording in meetings, transcription and translation, I think we really are encouraging customers to start moving in that direction, because that's where we're going to be doing our innovation.
Yeah, I love the transparency. So that's really cool to hear. It's like we believe Microsoft, this is the strategic direction. Come and try it out. We're not forcing you, but we think the things that are coming in Teams are going to make you want to come.
Yeah.
And that recording thing is awesome. We use so much meeting recording down leaving modality, so recording automatically, having it on stream, transcoded searching, that's a killer one for me.
Yeah, that's a killer one for us too. We really, one of the things that's amazing about the cloud is that as we bring data into the cloud, we can start to do really exciting things with it. And today, meeting recordings, it's like a movie. But what we envision being able to do is, as we bring meeting recording into the cloud, as we do transcription and translation, that allows us to do really amazing things. We can pull data out of that meeting, and so rather than that meeting be something that if you were either there or you weren't, or you've got to watch the entire video, we can pull the topics out of the transcription stream. We can tell you, did they talk about you in the meeting? And should you jump to minute 40 to find out when Tom was talking about you in the meeting, and what did he say, and what action items do you have? We think that's incredibly powerful, and we want to bring that to calling and to meetings.
Yeah, and it was talked about in the session, but this is sort of built from the ground up to take advantage of the cloud. So it's cloud scale, it's all the stuff that's in the AI stuff, and that's really the difference here, isn't it? That Teams was thought of as a cloud first.
Yeah, that's made a huge difference. It's also made a huge difference in the sort of speed of innovation that we have. Teams is built using modern technologies. It's today there's a common code base across Mac and Windows and web in an Electron shell. It is Oops.
Don't worry.
Yeah, Teams is built on a modern framework, so there's a common code base across Mac, Windows, and web, so we're able to very rapidly innovate and deliver new value and not have to manage 3 different code bases. It means we can deliver better value and better quality to customers much more rapidly than we were ever able to do in Skype for Business.
Yep, and so just wrapping up, the thing for Skype for Business Online, or Skype to serve customers today, is they can start looking at Teams. They don't have to make a big jump. They can try it with a few people, get a feel for it.
That's right.
And then on their terms, when they think the features are there and the business case is right, and it doesn't have to be globally. It can be user by user, case by case.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We have over 125,000 companies on Office 365 using Teams today. Most of them are also using Skype for Business. So we encourage our customers to start the journey now. Get using Teams, start piloting it, and see how it takes off in your company. We've been really amazed at how hungry people seem to be.
Yeah, 125,000.
125,000 companies are using it today.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Ben, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And great keynote.
Thank you very much.